Salute everybody. Happy Thursday. Man, tell me, is the week going by fast or not? Because I keep telling y'all, the weeks are going by fast. Friday, the weekends are coming fast and they're leaving just as fast. You hear me? Let me see. Give me 1 second, guys, to see what the. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I have to turn this phone down. Come on in, come on in. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Let me say my salutes. Hey, Tarsha. Hey, I'm here patiently waiting. Hi, Detroit. What it do, sister? Capricorn sis. Hey, Alicia. Hey, Sharon. I turned my camera off for just a second, y'all. Hey, Virgil. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, common news reporting, scholarship, research, and educational purposes. Latasha Campbell, how you doing? Jante, Barbie on Wheels, hey sisters. As a vibe sis, Big Mama, what it do? Hey Brian, hey Amber sis. Hi Shambu. What you been doing, Shan? Where you been? I miss seeing you. Hey Venetia. Valerie, what it do? Sneaking at work. Stop it sneaking. Stop that. Hey Kimberly sis. Lisa. Hey Miami. Hey Big Mama. How y'all doing? That's first and foremost. How y'all doing out there? How y'all doing? Thank you. It's just a shirt and some jeans. Just a short crop top from City Trends. CITI City Trends Fashion for Less, and I got the earrings and stuff for $3, the whole set. So it was a good fit. It was good. Hi, Taco Princess. I understand, Shan sis. Hey, Samad. Hey, James. How you doing? I miss you. Hey, Yvette. How you doing? Man, the sun is shining. I'm going outside today. I'm walking down there to the pond. Look at the turtles. I'm gonna have my girls on the phone while I'm down there. Hey, Ursula. Thank you, Big Mama. Yeah, it's just a simple top and some jeans. Simple top is just one of those days. Hi, Vic. Thank you, Vic. Please don't forget to hit that like button. Turn on your notifications so you don't miss a live, okay? Also, share it out. If you have a page, share it out for me. I also have a YouTube goal. It's an incentive given to content creators by YouTube so we can make more money because they take so much and they take from the incentive. So, but just put it out there what it is. At work, can't wait to get off in 2 hours. Okay. Hey, Shelby. I know the feeling. I do. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Hey, Shay. Thank you. Yeah, I know the feeling of being at work and, man, ready to hit that clock, standing by the time machine and shit 5 minutes before you got to clock out, sometimes 10. Hi, Deborah sis. How you doing? So we talked a little bit about we talked about a lot of stuff. Trending topics, worldwide news. You ain't doing nothing. Kimberly said, Miss Parker, tell him I ain't doing nothing different in my evangelist voice, okay? Now, for real, Kimberly. Trump, what he's got going on. 13-year-old pregnant. Thank you, Tarsha. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, sister. Um, Trump putting out these new rules. Hi, Regina says, thank you. And saying that it's a criminal to be homeless. I I can't get over that. I can't shake that it's a criminal to be homeless. And forcing people as if instead of asking them what led to them being in the streets. Is the program gonna help them with their mental? Is the program just gonna say this is the rules? And they say they're even gonna talk to you bad. So I know that ain't how this is gonna go, okay? This is gonna go pretty bad. How do you tell somebody that you're not gonna talk to them with dignity? How does that work? I'm going to say whatever to you and you're not going to say anything back. I'm going to talk to you like a dog. I want you guys to hear it again before I play what he said, okay? Because he's had something to say since then. But listen to this again at what he said, exactly what they said to these people. Pay attention because a lot of us got homeless family members that's on drugs or their mental led them out there. Yeah, homelessness equals crazy. Yeah, come on. Hey, Lady K2301, how you doing? It was a talking to you any kind of way for me. Tarsha, you hear me? They're still human beings. And y'all gotta understand as politicians, carrying out these orders and doing it, what goes around comes around. Your karma. Not just the Cheeto. Stop that, Vic. Hey, Miss Sexy C. Hey, Gina. And man, did we have a good time last night? Man, people still talking about. I'm still thinking about pies and cakes and shit. We turned a negative into a positive, and I loved it. I needed that. Let me see, because I didn't cover everything. Now I gotta find it, child. It be sitting like right there. Give me a second, child. And I want y'all to hear this. What a teacher did too. I got a couple things to share.
Announced starting this morning, all 50 states across the United States will completely eliminate homelessness. This time, we will thoroughly clean up the country. He spoke bluntly on social media. Let our nation be safer and more beautiful than ever before. The policy is highly coercive. Those willing to leave will receive official assistance. Those who insist on staying will be directly classified as criminals. We will lock you up in the prison that belongs to you. There is no room for negotiation, no nice guy approach. Trump is confident, declaring that the speed will be as swift and efficient as the border changes from millions flooding in over months to achieving zero. The operation has already begun in the dead of night. The president has begun deploying personnel from the U.S. Secret Service and Customs and Border Protection. As early as last night, these personnel could be seen patrolling the brightly lit nightlife districts of Washington, D.C., The homeless must leave our country. The campaign has begun in the Capitol, launching with force. The great President Trump.
So American citizens, Lady K2301, that's what I'm saying. Hey, Tammy. So they have to leave the country? Okay, go ahead, V. Let me see what you got to say. Yeah, he said they got to leave the country. One more time. I want to make sure I got this right. I just doing this
Trump
for me.
announced, starting this morning, all 50 states across the United States will completely eliminate homelessness. This time, we will thoroughly clean up the country. He spoke bluntly on social media. Let our nation be safer and more beautiful than ever before. The policy is highly coercive. Those willing to leave will receive official assistance. Those who insist on staying will be directly classified as criminals. We will lock you up in the prison that belongs to you. There is no room for negotiation, no nice guy approach. Trump is confident, declaring that the speed will be as swift and efficient as the border changes from millions flooding in over months to achieving zero. The operation has already begun in the dead of night. The president has begun deploying personnel from the U.S. Secret Service and Customs and Border Protection. As early as last night, these personnel could be seen patrolling the brightly lit nightlife districts of Washington, D.C. The homeless must leave our country. The campaign has begun in the Capitol, launching with force. The great President Trump.
Launching with force. Okay, Vic, don't forget. But ain't it? It's not just the homeless. Hey, Miss Lowkey. It's not just the homeless that's doing this, right? I I didn't think so. You must leave our country, but now you're targeting American citizens because they choose not to live in homes. We will put y'all in a prison where y'all belong. Why do they belong in a prison versus if y'all gonna have somewhere where they can go, them talking to someone and bringing in people that don't give a freak about these people, right? They don't care about these people and they're gonna mistreat them. So it's either get mistreated or go to a prison. Y'all done bought everybody from the border. How about this is a state of emergency? Then then y'all want to compensate. But where's that money coming from? Because I'm beginning to think it's gonna come from us, hardworking Americans. Where and I'm not saying that if the homeless want to get in a program and gain their GED, start working, but they're not going to do that, Tarsha. They're focused on the homeless people. Right, Latasha. Start there first. But we're not starting there. They're criminals. They're criminals. Is it going to be us next? Is he trying to make America great again or America white? Let's talk about it. Are we making America white again? See, America was never white. Y'all came and stole from the Indians. The native Indians is exactly where they got the land. Why do y'all think that they compensate the Indians? Hey, Mocha Marley. Thank you, Justices. Why do y'all think they give them checks? Y'all can't pay them just like y'all 40 acres and a mule. Because when we do this tonight with the history, so where I'm at, the prisoners are full. What's he gonna do? Build more prisons and put them in? Why not build rehab centers, mental health centers for the ones that right? Exactly, Venetia. Great point. Build rehabs, mental health centers. But he's a convicted felon on how many counts? But people that need help are criminals. Can't make this up. I can't say what I just. Okay, goddess, little sis. Thank you. Only if these people allow it, yeah. There are thousands, if not millions, of empty houses, apartment buildings, warehouses that are empty. They could put the homeless people. Come on, these schools. These don't forget about the schools. The old schools. Why tear them down instead of make rooms in those? Put several beds in each room. There go your cafeteria. Don't forget in the gym they got showers. Let them build up their motor skills. Let them do basketball. If they have children, when their children come to visit, to be able to go in there and play basketball and do different things in the gym. Come on, Tarsha. She said, "Oh, I dislike this Cheeto." Baby, man. Let's hear what he had to say. I want to hear what he had to say.
Your federalization of the police has a 30-day limit unless Congress acts to extend it. Are you talking to Congress about extending it, or do you believe 30 days is sufficient? Well, if it's a national emergency, we can do it without Congress. But we expect to be to Congress before Congress very quickly. And again, we think the Democrats will not do anything to stop crime, but we think the Republicans will do it almost unanimously. So we're going to need a crime bill that we're going to be putting in, and it's going to pertain initially to D.C. It's almost, we're going to use it as a very positive example. And we're going to be asking for extensions on that, long-term extensions, because you can't have 30 days. 30 days that's by the time you do it. We're going to have this in good shape. And don't forget, in 30 days. The border, everyone said it would take years and you'd have to go back to Congress. I never went to Congress for anything. I just said, close the border. And they closed the border. And that was the end of it. I didn't go back to Congress. We're going to do this very quickly. But we're going to want extensions. I don't want to call national emergency. If I have to, I will. But I think the Republicans in Congress will approve this pretty much unanimously.
30 days. Listen to the shit he's saying. I didn't ask Congress anything. Hey, Milky Way. Y'all, I just said, Congress got to get it together. Now, I get the orange man is the president, but y'all, I like what Angela said. Because I don't know if y'all been paying attention. I watched this shit. She said, you see what they're doing in Florida? They even named the place Alligator Alcatraz. They put these people in the middle of the Everglades that is infested with alligators and poisonous snakes. I seen it, Angela. It fucked me up. Yeah, Tarsha. Not going. Not Milky Way don't know a thing. Hey, y'all believe I sees. I can't believe this. And I can't believe that Congress is sitting. But see, I know we don't like to vote. I don't. Hey, Nitro, how you doing? Hey, Sword. Samad said we got to get our passports because he is destroying the country. And y'all know we never had countries open up their doors to America like they are now. And they are intent. Shut up, Angela. In Alligator Act, I seen the people go over there. You know it was something about it on not YouTube. Where did I see that damn? I think it was on TV, and they went down there to check it out and was talking about how bad the conditions are in Alligator Alcatraz. I didn't know they was intense. Angela, I'm gonna go check it out today. I did not know. Hey, Chick Simple Lady. Angela, gone on. Hey, Michelle sis. He's trying to make our country a thorough. Samaya, you ain't lying. Angela, I did not know that they was down there intense. She said industrial. Girl, shut your mouth. Hey, Francis. Child. Built it in a week. I seen this big old thing. I gotta go. I'm gonna go watch it today, Angela. I am. Let me get this out. Let me get this clip. Hold on. You can't make this shit up around here, y'all. You hear me? You cannot make this shit up. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this clip. Four arrested after 9 abused children found in a Florida home with cages. Family of 4 arrested for aggravated child abuse and their 9 children taken into custody by DCF. on July the 22nd, 2025. On July the 3rd, 2025, Columbia County Sheriff's deputies were called to assist the Florida Department of Children and Family Services with the court-ordered pickup of 9 children residing at the residence of Brian and Jill Griffith, located at 173 Southwest Boundary Way, Fort White, Florida. Of those 9 children, 5 are biological and 4 are adopted, with the age that ranges from ages 7 to 16. This pickup order was a result of an investigation of alleged child abuse that was happening in the home, stemming from concerns by mandatory reporters their, at their local church in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Baby, hey Wanda, not the Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, y'all. I'm sorry. While at church camp a few days prior, one of the Griffiths' children was caught with a functioning electronic stun gun. Additional concerns was raised about the adopted children being treated unfairly compared to Griffith's biological children, in addition to the children not knowing the full name or their own birthdays. Hey Shane, salute. What? They got children in their home adopted, y'all remember. That we keep hearing about these foster parents, correct? Mistreating the children. These children don't even know their own names. Hey Sonya, they don't know their names. They don't know their birthdays. They not getting celebrated. They're not being loved on. Prior to the pickup order, DCF investigators responded to the Griffith residence to interview the family regarding accusations. During this initial visit, it was noted that the adopted children were working on chores, while the biological children were playing and watching TV. It was discovered during this visit there is a 10th foster child that was not present, but was with their biological parent in Arizona. A well-being check was done by Glendale Police Department, and the child was safe and healthy. During the interview of the children by DCF, various forms of child abuse were discovered. Accusations of the adopted children being beaten with a cane by Brian, and also locked in the bedrooms by Brian and the other adults. As a result of the allegations of physical abuse, DCF investigations obtained a court order to remove all the children from the home. Over the next few days, CPT, Child Protection Team Investigation, conducted interviews with all 9 of the children. During these interviews, allegations by the children included being caged under the bunk bed by screwing in plywood to prevent their escape. Y'all ever been under a bed looking for something? Hey, Dale. And it just seems like you just can't breathe under that bed. Imagine that's where you sleep, locked up. Imagine that. Being forced to lie on the floor by the mother, Jill, and having her place a sheet of plywood on top of the child's bed and press down on them, resulting in splinters and pain. It takes an evil mind, y'all, to go get some plywood. Hell, I don't even want splinters. But to go get the plywood with all those splinters in it, y'all know what these kids felt like? And they said she would put it on top of them and sit on there and move around so they can get ouch. Hey, Rhapsody. That is demonic. That's evil. It's beyond cruel. We got to get the definitions right when we talk about these people. That's pure cruelty. Milky Way said it's Venetia said it's a cult. Milky Way said it's extra evil to adopt a kid just to abuse them. And that's crazy. Who sits home and think, honey, let's adopt some kids. I'm gonna beat their fucking ass when we get them. Yeah. You want to adopt those kids and beat them? Who says that? Hey, can't get right. Who's thinking that? Who is going again to get plywood sheets? Mm. Right, chick simple lady. But their kids are watching TV and playing games. Why these children are stricken with splinters and in cages under the bed. It's so uncomfortable. It's so uncomfortable. Even reading this, it said the child's bodies was being pressed down, resulting in splinters and pain. Being sprayed in the face with vinegar as a form of punishment. Why are y'all spraying vinegar on the children? What does vinegar do to the body? It is sad. All these evil people just want those state checks. It should be a psychological test done, an FBI clearance done before the pursuit. Miami child. Being given non-prescribed medication. Chick simple lady, hey. Hey Snoopy Woo. Being instructed to lie about what happens at the home. Not being taken to or provided adequate schooling to read or write. How did they get away with that? Like, these stories, I'm going to tell y'all what. Shanks said sad. Um, mm, somebody wasn't doing check-ins. I think when they get the kids, just because they adopt them or whatever, it needs to be periodic checks on the children. That the check-ins just don't stop. Just because y'all have the children, it should be twice a month. And get the children. Something wrong with people. It's literally like modern day slavery with the children. Somebody said, what is wrong with people? Shank said, people are crazy. They said, just when you think shit doesn't get any worse. Yeah. There was one more I wanted to show you guys. Where is it at? Hold on, y'all. Let me find which one I wanted to share. You know how you're already skeptic about your children going to school. Hey Sharon. Hey Simply Tall. Going to daycares, going to school. And you always wonder why the children run to you crying. Have y'all ever went to pick your grandbaby up, your child up, and they just are scared? They just run to you and they just bust out crying. Listen to this about what this school, hey Shanita, was doing to the children. Listen up.
This is 4-year-old Lane Luviano. She's the one that broke this case open in September when she snuck one of her sleepy stickers out of the classroom. She kind of pulled up her little shorts and said, Mom, look, this is my sleepy sticker. I was like, what? When Lane's mom, Lisa, saw the sticker, she thought it was strange and asked her daughter about it. And the teacher gives it to you, where she put it? On my eye. And what's it look like? Sleepy with a moon on it. Elaine's dad says he's known something was wrong since school first started. They never notified the parents. So Lisa took matters into her own hands. She reached out to the other parents in Lane's classes, sent them pictures of the patch to see if their kids were getting the stickers too. I showed it to my 4-year-old, and she said, yes, that's the sleepy sticker. And if you read the ingredients on them, it has a lot of, it's just things I've never even heard of. And they're giving them drugs to make them sleep, to keep them quiet. Najala Abdullah tells us she noticed changes in her son, who told her he'd been getting the stickers too. She says he'd been crying, stopped eating, and was bringing home lunches that he hadn't touched. You think it could be a crime? Most definitely. Yeah. This.
The kids are dozing off. When they're picking up their kid, y'all, the kids' mouths are hanging open. They are putting stickers called sleepy stickers on the kids. And it's knocking them out like that. Messing with the children's mental to eat and all kind of stuff. Drugging the kids, yes. They're drugging our children now. Come here, Bradley. You want a sleepy sticker? Of course kids love stickers. All children love stickers. We have to start talking to our children. Shanita. And it's little smiley faces and shit, y'all, emojis. It's emoji, square emoji stickers with medicine. It's worse than melatonin. Hell, melatonin don't take your appetite or nothing. Where you just stop eating and stuff. These kids started, they mood started changing, everything. Something sweet, you hear me? Come on, Milky Way. She said, meanwhile, the nurse has to go through 17 steps to give an inhaler or an EpiPen. Hey, Nisha White. It's just showing y'all what's happening. Oh, we so need a break as parents. We want to put them in daycares and I'll find out Miami put in the group, okay? OMG, I'm telling my son right now, don't take shit from school or don't let nobody push it on your body. Yeah. You hear me, Shantae? No stickers. Nothing. Nothing. Don't put nothing on his hand. Nothing. And you never know what them stickers was back then. Yeah, Detroit, it's something in there more than melatonin. The one woman's a doctor. She said she looked at it and I think she said a lot of stuff ain't even approved. Like it's some shit in there. Hey, co-pieces. So what's happening? Why was these stickers even? I mean, it's the blind eye for me. Oh wow. Thank you, Sharon Peterson. Thank you. Hey, Corey Boo. Just imagine. Y'all think your kid done had a long day at school and shit. They coming home exhausted, not eating, mood changing. But we ain't asking questions. Just a rough day. They just starting school, you know. Hey, Key Cecil. Do y'all have them conversation with your kids? Be honest. I want to know if school funds bought those. Come on, Milky Way. And y'all know what they was giving them kids at that school? And that was a preschool. So they don't have to deal with them. Glad one of my babies said something. Shanita, you had this problem. Hey, barn dog, what it do? Shanita, you had this problem. Hey, my juju on the beat. Hey, Grisky. I just, some shit I come across, y'all, it just blows me. It hurts my stomach. Hey, Keisha. Welcome, Keisha Patterson. Y'all welcome Keisha Patterson in. Come on, something sweet. That's what I said. She said, ain't no way no other teachers noticed that all of her kids slept every day because it's always at least one. Come on, something sweet. Come on, something sweet. Still talk to him. Y'all heard me? Hey, Candy sis. Wow. Yes, a child I took her of. So what happened, Shanita? Hey, Rachel Ray, how you doing? So what happened, Shanita? Cause this is crazy. I want to let you guys hear another story of you know, these foster people and stuff. But I just want to bring y'all awareness because I no longer have um big kids in school, but my grandkids are starting school, and I want to bring awareness to my children. She said, I used to think my mom, Milky Way said, I used to think my mom did too much in school, but I get it now. These schools will try anything if you let them. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Juju, drop you and Drea's link, please. Cause somebody drop Cold Pieces link for me.
I am the teacher that called CPS twice. He
Hey,
wasn't just a
JJ.
kid found in the washing machine. He had life. He had a purpose. He had friends. He was good in school. He was a great reader. We're hearing from a teacher who says that she tried to sound the alarm months before her 7-year-old student was found dead in a washing machine. So sad. Troy Kohler's adopted father, Jermaine Thomas, was sentenced to 50 years in prison after pleading guilty to Troy's murder back in 2022. His wife, Tiffany, awaits sentencing now after pleading guilty to a lesser charge. Weeks after his 7th birthday, little Troy was found dead in a washing machine at his family's home on Rosegate Drive in Spring. According to the medical examiner's office, he had been beaten, suffocated, and possibly drowned. Just disturbing details there. Troy's first grade teacher, Cheryl Reed, stood in court yesterday to read a victim impact statement. And she says she long feared something was wrong and that Troy was special. I am the teacher that called CPS twice. He wasn't just a kid found in the washing machine. He had life. He had a purpose. He had friends. He was good in school. He was a great reader. CPS has never commented on the case or explained why Troy remained in that home. I am the.
They never do, don't they? Nobody ever hears from CPS. Detroit. Mm. The teacher calls. Like Kimani's teacher, you know. Kind of sounds the same, a little similar. It's almost like what is their positions? Why do y'all tell them that they have to be mandate reporters only to mandate report and nothing happens? Does that make sense? Shanita said he will fall asleep eating, etc. This was within a week of him being at our daycare. It took forever for it to get out of his system. And I imagine so, Shanita, them filling them kids up with drugs. I will be volunteering at my son's school from time to time. That's another good one. Dell said, what? Hey, Natasha, how you doing? I can't stand them either. Never. As parents, we must talk to our children because this world is getting evil. Yes, Sharon, absolutely. She said the drug, he would sleep the whole nap time. Didn't want to get up from nap. Still tired all day. Nothing Yup. That's what was going on. Them kids was knocked. Knocked. Hey, Angel One sis. Knocked. Y'all gotta go find that video. Find that video and look how that's crazy. Y'all messing with them kids' bodies like that. They never do their job. Thought after Gabriel was failed, things would change. Man, and you know that's my baby Ned. I heard about the sleepy stickers. It's a shame. I never heard of Gene until I came across the video. She said, I'm so effing tired of hearing all these stories. And these are only the ones we know about. CPS ain't doing shit. You never let them know you are on the way. Just show up anytime and all the time for real. She said he looked tired. I believe you, Shanita. If they are mandated reporters and turn a blind eye, there's a consequence. But no one ever follows through with the consequence. But Venetia, this teacher did her job. In fact, this teacher did her job. She called CPS twice. This is what makes them turn blind eyes. Thank God for this teacher for wanting to do the right thing. Only for the baby to still be unalived. They still unalived him. Drowned him by washing him up in the washer, baby. Mm. I know we're not supposed to ask God questions, so they always say. But I just always wanted to know why the kids. Okay, something sweet, the PTA, hell yeah, workshop. You hear me? Chick Simple A said, yep, pop-up visits. She said that's because they're protected. Mm-hmm. Deltrin said she did. Venetia said, yeah, the teacher did. But in Isaiah, in other cases, they had no... That's what I said, Nisha White, same as Kimani's teacher. But yeah, let's talk about it, Venetia. You know, they didn't say anything about Naziah. They let her go off the premises. Hey, Curl Cotton. Off the premises. Getting a grown-ass man's car. Nobody questioned her. And you didn't go over there as a teacher and go, hey, Naziah, I'm going to need you to get back in the building. Sir, I'm going to need you to get off the premises. And I will be writing down your license plate number. Oh. Where's she going? Oh. Who car is she getting in? Oh. So you just watching the little girl go to the grown man's car and asking yourself questions as if that was something like I'm confused. So many times I had to report. Nothing is ever done to parents or situations that need it. But always the families with nothing really going on. Mm-hmm. Nisha, you heard me? Yeah, in Isaiah's case, that whole school should be held accountable. Absolutely, Candy. Right? How was she able to walk out of the school building? Where they do it? I'm just saying, so the teacher watching said, where Isaiah going? Whose car she getting in? And then get to go and tell a story about how the little girl's head went down in the lab. What? Are y'all okay up there? Like, uh, come on up at her. Yes, get out. We, hey, y'all, look. This shit's bananas. It is. It's crazy. Man, crazy. Um, this story is a little bit off of subject right now, but I want to find this mother. I got her name, but something ain't right in this water. Let me let y'all hear it. It wasn't no more than like 3, 4 minutes. And then they called their name. I said, I don't think they playing. When they jumped in, they were at the bottom of the pool.
Brittany McWhite is preparing to do what no parent should ever have to do: bury their child. But in her case, she's laying to rest 2 children after the 11 and 14-year-old drowned in a pool.
When we got there, I was like, okay, I'll help set up the food or whatever kids was playing in the pool. They were playing like a game where you go down Marco Polo and you hold your breast, you could come up the most. When I did come outside, I didn't see the children. And they said, oh, they were in the water. And I'm like, looking around or whatever. I said, the water? I didn't see nobody.
Which was a surprise because she says both of her kids could swim. The family was attending a Memorial Day weekend party in Gloucester when the drowning happened. Although London Marie and Waddell were quickly pulled from the pool, the damage was already done. For the past week, the siblings were placed on life support before the family made a difficult decision.
Keeping my child hooked onto a machine for the rest of their life is not ideally what any parent should want for their children. So today, me and Dad decided to end life support.
McWhite describes London Marie and Waddell as total opposites, but they couldn't live without each other. Next week, London Marie would have turned 12, and Waddell graduate from the 8th grade.
I know they're peace, but it's just very devastating not to lose one child, but to actually lose 2 childs. I think that's more challenging because you can't stomach that, but you gotta keep going.
Especially for her other 4 children. And even during her time of grief, she wants other parents to let her story be a reminder, especially heading into the summer and pool season. You could be in the water for a minute until you actually get a pulse. You're losing oxygen, and in this severity case, they lost a lot of oxygen. To prevent drowning, the CDC suggests learning basic swimming and water safety skills. Having a fence that encloses the pool, supervising children closely, wearing a life jacket, and learning CPR. Always have a set of eyes. Prevent your kids from playing games. Make sure the pool is safe. Make sure if it don't look right, don't do it. Because once you lose your child, it's hard. It's
now, how do I say this without Brittany? Not chicks and y'all help me out with this one because her telling the story, it gave me chills. How you doing, Bella Boo? I So your kids knew how to swim. Come on, chick simple lady. And you sound so okay. Hey, Lay Money, you just sound so. Oh, I just want to play a clip. Just listen real quick. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. Just listen. This the mother. This the. Thank you, Lay Money. This the mother. This is the.
They wasn't in the water like 3-4 minutes.
Thank you,
and
Bella.
then they called their name. I said, I don't think they playing. When they jumped in, they were at the bottom of the pool. Brittany McWhite is preparing to do what no parent should ever have to do. Bury their child. But in her case, she's laying to rest 2 children after the 11 and 14-year-old drowned in a pool. When we got there, I was like, okay, I'll help set up the food or whatever kids was playing in the pool. They were playing like a game where you go down Marco Polo and you hold your breath so you could come up the most. When I did come outside, I didn't see the children. And they said, oh, they were in the water. And I'm like, looking around or whatever. I said, the water, I didn't see nobody. Which was a surprise because she says...
Wait a minute. King, you hear me? King said, I don't know about this one. Hey, Nicole. How you doing? Y'all can't. I be talking about grief all the time, just with my mother. And I'm not going through it today, but I be hurt. When I hurt, I be hurting for it. When I yearn for it, I do. I don't want to lose my kids to drowning. I don't want to talk to nobody. He said, everyone I just been watching, everything I had to say was bad, so I've been on hush mode. King, you know you can put your opinion in here. You can. I might not like it. Hell, it is what it is. Man, like Money said, look, Dale said, don't look far enough. Like Money said, she talking like she telling a story about a movie she seen, not her own back. How you don't see 2 bodies in the pool? How do you drown in a pool but you can swim? Come on, simple lady. King, how you even stomach to talk like that if you just lost 2 kids and you had to take them off the life support? Hell no, Nisha, I don't want to talk to nobody. And I ain't trying to be nasty. I just don't. I couldn't believe that her facial. I was like, Marco Polo ain't a quick go down, and it's quick go down, come up. I don't even remember how it went, Marco Polo. I ain't played in so long. And she gonna go, oh, I ain't see no kid. When I don't see my kids, that's automatic. I'm blooping. Where the fuck is my kids? I'm getting that water too. Where's my kids? Look what she said one more time. I just got to show y'all. It's like that Dorothy and Darnell shit I was telling y'all about. I don't like it. Now, I could be wrong about you, man, but I don't like it.
They wasn't in the water like 3 4 minutes, and then they called their name. I said, I don't think they playing. When they jumped in, they were at the bottom of the pool. Brittany McWhite is preparing to do what no parent should ever have to do: bury their child. But in her case, she's laying to rest two children after the 11 and 14-year-old drowned in a pool. When we got there, I was like, okay, I'll help set up the food or whatever kids was playing in the pool. They were playing like a game where you go down Marco Polo, and you hold your breath so you could come up the most. When I did come outside, I didn't see the children, and they said, oh, they were in the water. And I'm like, looking around or whatever. I said, the water, I didn't see nobody. Which was a surprise because she says both of her kids could swim. The family was attending a Memorial Day weekend party in Gloucester when the drowning happened. Although London Marie and Waddell were quickly pulled from the pool, the damage was already done. For the past week, the siblings were placed on life support before the family made a difficult decision. Keeping my child hooked to a machine for the rest of their life is not ideally what any parent should want for their children. So today, me and Dad decided to end life support. McWhite describes London Marie and Waddell.
Now, I gotta see. I think I gotta look in the description. It said it. I ain't think so, King Deuce. I was like, I don't remember Marco Polo going down. But she said it like she was nothing, Keisha. That's all I'm saying. It sounded like she was the bystander at the pool versus her children. Not one of my babies. Two of my How both of them drowned? Marco Polo one down, not two. If it was, why two is in it? What happened to these kids? Lady Cat, I ain't never went underwater. I thought you tagged Marco Polo and you just move on in the water. I never knew nothing about going down. Yeah, Angel One, that was the Angel One said, wait a minute, you mean to tell me that's the mother talking? Yes. That's the mother. I thought she was a bystander. I had to go back and listen to this 3 times today. I said, when they said the mother, I said, wait, this the mother? I went back. I'm here looking at my phone going, my feelings are hurt. Just hearing about it, and I'm like, why this don't sound right? King said, I write, I be spazzing. Danielle said, it point exactly to kids. Come on, Dale. But, it don't sound right. I don't know. Come on, King. She was like, huh? I don't see nobody. You panicking. I ain't going with my kids. I don't see nobody. Hell no. I'm getting in that water. I'm getting in that water. Where are my kids? Help me find my motherfucking man. Say. She said, where are my kids? They in the water. I don't see no kids. We talking about dealing with water. And you're doing a net hers. It's right after. Shanita, I ain't gonna be 2 of my kids. You heard him say she got to take them off life support. Hell yeah, now we jumping in. Come on, King. Chick-fil-A said, sometimes I be needing that afternoon cocktail because this should be so sad, man. Yeah. Y'all see me make the drink last night? I said, what the hell? I didn't know it was the mama talking. I'm like Angel One. I thought the one was just selling this mother lost 2 kids and talking like this. I don't understand what's going on. It's too many of these stories. What the fuck? Anisha said, I would have been in one of the white jackets. Angela said, I lose my mind every time my son's phone track ain't tracking, okay? Every time my phone ring. And I get that Kentucky cob like, she's like, I guess these are COVID parents. And they did take her funk ass straight. Man, say, come on, King, not that, not like that. And I had to take them off today. She just took her kids off of life support, child. Bitch, this ain't the time. Now she can take it however. But she better not come to me in my face with this camera. Bitch, this ain't the time. The fuck? I be ready to scrape her straight up. I'm not even gonna be thinking. Mm. Detroit said she need a little something in my coffee best with these stories. Man, what you mean, Kimberly? Just thinking why the school not. What you talking about, Kimberly? Hey, Mercedes. That sounds like an insurance policy. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm. Yeah, nah, I don't want no interview. Come on. And you just unhooked your kids from life support. Two of them. She is Sharon. She's definitely. That's why I didn't think it was. I thought it was. I just wanted to hear the story about the kids. When they said she was a mom, I was like, let me let me run this back. She stopped panic when I can't find my cats in my house. Man, show was JJ. Brent said, OMG, man, look. That's that new sound shit. I don't know nothing about it. She was talking about the other story. Okay. She's talking about the doctor if my baby sneezes too much. Nate, y'all hear me? Y'all know when our babies get sick, we be sad. Hell, when they get shots, we be upset at the doctor. I be ready to fight the doctor, knowing they got to get their shot. when my do man, when my do man first got his shots and I was home, I got to Kentucky to see him. I didn't know who his doctors was, but I was angry at their ass. He was so miserable. His little legs were so sore and red. I was, who the fuck did it to you, do man? Oh, Kimberly's on Naziah Harris. Responsible for when she was on the floor saying her stomach hurt. Why they didn't send it to her? Kimberly, we'll know that at the trial. I don't know. I really don't love. We know it wasn't right. Nacho said that's what I'm saying, y'all. Why didn't she? She said, "Oh, where my kids?" They said somebody said they in the water. And you go, I don't see no kid, but it's never no. I went and jumped in that pool. Yeah, they ain't got to say my kids. As soon as my kids ain't in my peripheral, he said, "Man, I just told somebody how I got put out the room because they tapped my son when he was born. Now what y'all do? Yeah, can't spell her name. I'm the butts case. Kimberly, are you saying you can to him? Y'all remember what we talked about last night, late last night? Don't say nothing. Just tell me if y'all remember the conversation from last night. I'm just asking, was anybody in here late last night with me? Yeah, you could see. You could see Candy. Lady K. Do you see what I'm saying? Look, Tarsha said, yeah, that's one of them to go. Yeah. That's that shit I be talking about, y'all. That those kind of comments make yo. King, like I think she's talking about and it ain't no disrespect. You'll just be one of them comments to make you go. Oh, you don't think Kimberly's from America? Okay, okay. Yes, I King, because I'm just looking like Oh, oh. She said, but I'm doing too much. Okay. Hey, Kaya. She said, Miss Parker, I will. Hey, Tracy SM. Can I say it? Yeah, Keisha, say it. Hey, y'all, wasn't notified of the live. I was doing absolutely nothing. Okay, SPHJ. I was wondering where you was. So he said, yes, I was. I'm just saying, y'all ain't. Look, I'm like, can I say it, Miss Parker? I won't say it. Now, the King said she ain't from her, but King is just one of them that just throw you off. Hey, Nessie Bamboo. I don't know her, so I may be wrong, but the format she typed. Yeah. Hey, Sir of the Ages. Okay, Sir of the Ages. Hope you enjoyed yourself on the islands. I just had to share that piece with y'all. That bothered me. I said, what? I want you guys to hear this. Now we know the rappers do their thing. We got young rappers coming up with this drill music. We talked about cake and they talking about curds. No, we talking about cake and they're talking about teeth brushing. Said, go on. It threw me. One of those like. Mhm. But listen to what this young group was doing. These rappers. Let me get to it.
Law enforcement is calling a major takedown of a vicious sex trafficking ring.
The investigators say the suspects used social media and music videos to recruit young women and children, targeting runaways and kids in foster care. KTLA's Lindsay Pena live in Westwood with more on the story. Lindsay.
Yeah, Sharon, Micah, 5 of those defendants were already in court this afternoon, pleading not guilty to the charges against them. Earlier, when we spoke to the U.S. attorney here at the federal building in Westwood, he said when they served the arrest warrants this morning, they discovered 4 sex trafficking victims, one of them a minor. These are photos of some of the 11 alleged members or associates of the South Los Angeles-based Hoover Street Gang who are now in federal custody on a long list of charges that include racketeering, sex trafficking, drug and firearms-related crimes, and money laundering. Sky 5 was overhead as arrests were being made at a motel early Wednesday morning.
They were branding these young women. They were raping them. They were abusing them. They were drugging them. Just horrific acts.
U.S. Attorney Bill Asaley saying many times the gang recruited victims through social media.
This Hoover gang, they portray a lifestyle of wealth, of power, of violence, and they use that to actually lure women into that lifestyle. They think it's going to be glamorous.
A 31-count indictment details the years-long case against the defendants who allegedly operated in the Figueroa corridor, known as a human trafficking hotbed.
The lead defendant is a woman. She goes by Lady Duck, and she was out there recruiting these young women, children as young as 14 years old, into sex trafficking and really selling other humans. It's the worst kind of crime out there.
According to the indictment, at one point, a 14-year-old girl was trafficked for at least 3 days in a row at a South LA motel. The U.S. attorney says the case against the gang members is a strong one, with many criminal acts being documented on various social media accounts.
A lot of these girls came from the foster system. They're preying on people who are vulnerable, who don't have maybe families or runaways, and so we try to get them services and try to help them.
The U.S. Attorney's Office says trial is scheduled for October 7th for some.
I can't wait. I'm gonna be tapping into that. King said Hoover Crips always been on stuff like that. It took them long enough to start tracking. That's crazy, King. I never heard of it. All right, Passion. Did y'all hear what happened? And look at Brian said, believe Allie Carter. They was getting these kids out of foster care. Who was the foster parents? Because they need to be held accountable. Who was these foster homes? Where the Hoover gang just got to go in and say, yeah, I'm going to need 2 or 3 of them girls. Wow, Shanita. Hey, Erica Davis. I'm just saying. Keisha's like, wow. Who? Getting runaways. Foster care is definitely the worst. Getting them from CPS. Who in the CPS custody gave the Hoover gang these children? It's a question. Let's not just arrest the gang members. We need everybody. See, that's the thing. The CPS is an entity. It's an entity within itself. It's an entity. We got another one. Show you how much CPS is.
And getting prepared to bury Kyla had they just not given their children to him.
A 4-month-old baby girl lost her life, and the man who had full custody is now charged with her murder. This is about Victavius Dennis and his daughter, Kyla Jean. He was just 24 years old when he was given full custody of his kids, after the mother tested positive for CBD during birth. Not drugs of abuse, CBD. And just like that, the system handed him the children. But on June 6th, everything collapsed. Kyla's mom stopped by for a visit and immediately knew something was wrong. Her baby's arms were limp. He told her, she's fine. But when they rushed to the hospital, doctors found the truth. Broken ribs, a fractured collarbone, brain bleeding, liver failure. The baby girl was dying. Victavius told police he had dropped her during bath time, but the family says this wasn't the first time something didn't feel right. Her siblings had signs of injury too. Still, nothing was done. Days later, Kyla died. His charge was upgraded to murder, and now he's sitting in jail with no bond. CBD. Hell, marijuana's even legal. Y'all might as well legalize it. It's a plant. Yeah, I seen that. Her mama was in the streets too. Is that the one you talking about, King? Her mama was out there too. And she be saying the most. She does the most. Hey, Lady Loco. Hey, Mercedes. He wasn't even supposed to get the kids. He had a record. She was so precious. Oh my God. Y'all got to go see her. She is so precious. Oh my God. Yeah, King. I was gonna do a story about that. I got some clips in her about her. It's horrible. I'm gonna do it, King, just because you brought it up. I'm gonna play that clip, but she's so adorable. Give up these children. It's okay for you not to be okay to want the kids. Hell, ain't nobody gonna give a damn about you. Hell, we want to care about the kids. We want to care for those children. Okay? We don't give a damn about your life. We're not gonna make it better. We're gonna make it better by taking those children. As much as y'all, I say, my kids are grown. Hey, Nicole. I'll take a baby. I'll take some children in. To save them? Mm-hmm. Just to show them love. Just love. Just love on them. Candy, I don't know. Dale Wright. The last clip of the day, I got two more. Here, we got the other. These parents are better than me. I'm going to say this before I play my last clip. These parents are, God knows, it's meant for my kids to be grown because I couldn't tell a lot of these stories that they be. He said, yeah, it's so sad, man. But that's the crazy part is the mama treats her like her sister, best friend. King, I seen that. Right, Erica? She said, I just watched one. Lali said, where the father unalived the mother, and then on a supervised visitation, he blew up his two boys in himself, locked the supervisor out. Damn, Lalisi. That's what it's going to take. Don't let the kids suffer. Give them up. Yes. Yeah, I just want to love and care for them, Tarsha. That's my daughter quit for CPS. It's everywhere. They don't care about them kids. It's money. It's money for the states, but real people who care and let them kids make it hard to adopt. They do. Keisha, the worst parents ever. The title's not just decoration, boo. He said he had a stepdad. Start pimping out the whole. I didn't know, King. I'm gonna get into it. Thank you, Detroit. Thank you, Sissy. You guys help me reach my goal. It could be 99 cents. I have damn 6, 7 more to go. $7 going once, $7 going twice. Just saying. Listen to this one.
It looked like she got jumped. She's 10 months old. She didn't deserve that. She didn't deserve it. She can't protect herself. And I know that my baby was crying for me. I know she was.
Several hours after dropping off her baby girl at childcare, Kendra Small says she did not expect to return to pick up her child from this childcare provider with injuries all over her daughter's face.
I seen at least up to 23 scratches, deep wounds. She was bleeding. She had oil already on her face. It was horrible. It was horrible.
According to the Ohio Department of Children and Youth, Emma Anderson is the licensed child care provider that's ran out of a private home. The child care provider has a history of being partially compliant, according to inspection reports.
Ain't nobody called me. That's a 10-month-old baby. We losing too many kids out here. That's my baby.
This is what Kendra says she was told about
what
allegedly happened.
She was sitting right here. Kinsley was in a seat, and a little girl called her down.
To Mom, she says that doesn't add up.
My baby looked like she got tic-tac-toe across her head. She has skin missing on her cheek. On her eye is black. Her eye is black. She got skin missing right here. It's a lot.
She took her daughter to the hospital immediately and filed a police report, as well as alerting LCCS.
Thank you, Nancy.
She didn't deserve that.
Kendra Small says she just wants answers
to
what happened to baby Kinsley.
My baby was screaming and crying. She was attacked. Whether it was from a kid, a 10-year-old, adult, I don't know, but she was attacked. And nobody called me. She wanted her mom. She wanted her mom.
She's a beautiful. Oh my gosh, she's beautiful. Y'all. Thank you, Angela. Yeah. Y'all think I'm right? Go in. Thank you, Sonya. Thank you, Alicia. Y'all think I'm right? Walk in this daycare. My baby got black eyes, 27 scratches, 2 black eyes, 10 months. I don't give a damn how old. Thank you, Kimberly and Candy. I don't give a damn how old my child is. I don't give a. But it looked like a cat. Like they put the cat, a violent cat, in the baby's face and just let the cat just. Thank you, Lorraine. Like, it's. King said, finally some pain in the parent's voice. Hey, King, you heard me? But I get it. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't want to talk to no new. They have to get the story out there about the daycare, but partially compliant. My baby can't even go there. I got a problem with the parent because partially compliant. Nah, baby. That's like looking at paperwork going, okay, let me see the paperwork. Hey, Yolanda. Okay. They not complaining with that, okay, but they do this. Okay. They not complaining with this, but at least they do this. Okay, they don't do this, but thank you, Tamara. Thank you. Wait. But y'all go find that story on Insta. Come back and tell me after seeing that baby face. 2 black. Baby. You heard me. King said his shit would be unpublishable. It'd be too much bleeping for him. They couldn't play it. I can't use this. I'm sorry. I wouldn't give a fuck. It wasn't I. 2 black, baby. Her ass wouldn't have been partially kicked. It would have been fully kicked. This shit is disturbing. I can't believe the shit I'm like seeing with these daycares. It just make you let me do my own kids at school. I'm homeschooling. I don't need nobody taking care of mine. my baby definitely ain't gonna be the only one in the hospital. Soon as I seen my baby, like y'all got to go see this baby on Instagram. Okay, Big Mama, I ain't gonna, man. I'm gonna be crying because I don't know. Hey, Saya, baby, this is a different type of world we live in. Man, say Black Eyes, 10 months. Who? She was beautiful. Now, let me move on from it because I'm getting upset. I'm fixing to get mad. Thank you, Tanya J. Yeah, Tanya J, I know your situation. Like they going shopping. Dale, I swear. She said the daycare at the church dropped mine. What you mean, Nicole Neal dropped your baby? They dropped your baby. And what you do, Nicole Neal? Because you still in this chat typing. You did a little time. Did you do a little time? I need to know. Yeah, Dale. Nicole, did you do some time for, drop your baby? Like, drop your baby. On the floor? She ain't type fast enough for me. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. Sister, hey, Lakeisha. Hey. Pastor's ass been whooped. Sister Dorothy, Sister Abigail. She said, yep, and didn't file an accident report. I was hot. Are you saying, yeah, you did some time? Did you whoop Sister Nicole ass, Sister Abigail's? That's what I'm asking. I saw red. Okay, give me more specifics, Nicole Neal. Just say, yes, I kicked her ass. AZZ. Put that in her. You hear me? SPAJ. I ain't going. Hella Daycare Milwaukee lost and left my niece because the lady was in a relationship kind of with her dad and didn't like my sister. Oh, King. Yeah, Kimberly. Nah, Shanita, no. Hey, Kid Thrasher. Okay, you did. Okay, you whooped ass, Nicole. Okay. Oh, that's all I need to hear from you, baby. That's all I need to hear. Nicole was typing too much. She gave us. Okay, get to the story after you say you whooped the ass. And she said if she wasn't even cool with the workers, she would have never known. Okay, King, I know that's right. That's what I'm talking about, King. I understand. And then on Sunday, all right, Lollies, but on Sunday, I still been so mad that I would have felt like Pastor knew. And when they bring the collection plate, I want to give Pastor a big donation. I stuck Pastor's ass because it happened on his property. Yeah, Natasha, absolutely. Oh, your family whooped their ass too, Nicole? Is that what you're saying? Hey, Nikki Sims, thank you. She said, is the church still standing on Jesus? I will be next. Everybody's whooped. Yeah, King. I'm even talking about, I might even stick the bitches that's passing the collection plates and shit. The ushers. Just the casualty, baby. It wasn't even, I ain't got no problem with you, but everybody whooped. Hey, Ida. Hey, Carmi. I'm just asking the car, you saying your family whooped them too? Or did your family know the people? Okay, she said indeed. Okay. That's what it's supposed to be. Dale said, good job. Stop that, Dale. He said Jesus would have been making a GoFundMe for me for his own. You heard me, King? Not a GoFundMe, not Jesus making a GoFundMe. Stop it. Stop it, please. I just got questions when you tell me something like that happened. Cause I know me. I wouldn't probably even be able to do content because I'd still be locked up. I had a daycare shut down because they left my grandson outside in the playground by himself for over an hour. He has autism. What'd you do, Angel? Cause I had somebody play with my autistic son at that time. Cause my oldest son is autistic. Yeah, I wish they would. Shanita said, "I'm a daycare. I ain't say all daycares was bad, Shanita. We talking about the ones things have happened in." She said, "But do your research. Yeah, you might have a great daycare, Shanita. I ain't putting that on you. Before the ones. And at that church, everybody stuck. Ushers, people is passing the fans and shit out. Because you don't like keeping the fans out no more people take them home. You know, I'd stuck her ass. She said that was my favorite pastor too, but he wasn't involved with that part. Now I gotta drive. Nicole won't leave now because she didn't stick the pastor. Go on, Nicole. And he was. It happened on his property. Anybody, the property owners, they get it. And that's just me, Nicole. I ain't telling you to stick the pastor. I would have. Now Nicole driving. Say. Hell yeah, Nessie man. Everybody's involved. They been dropping kids. Pastor know. He know everything. Black, you heard me? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. And now y'all stories ain't gonna be my story. But I'm just saying. Okay, Angel. Yeah, Gina, see what I'm saying? She knew what it was coming. Oh wow. Oh wow. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. Look. King said you beat everybody ass down to the parking lot attendant. Nah, I got something to say to you. Come here real quick. No, I want to talk to you real quick. As soon as he lean his head in that motherfucker, I'm sticking his ass. I'ma tear his ass up. Hey, TT. Okay, let's get to this. So a few months ago, I did a story. Police officer. Nice looking at that. Oh, they was protecting the pastor too? She was 6 months old. She got SA this. Oh, Lord SP, baby. I won't move on. Because I'm fixing to get upset. Yeah, I'm fixing to get upset. I just won't move on. I'm sorry that happened to your niece SP and Nicole. I'm sorry it happened to your baby. Um, I'm fixing to get upset, y'all, and I'm good. Hey, King said, yep, a church brought like a King. Bibles ripped up. Her mom hid it from my family. The mama did. You know what? I can't SPHJ right now. My nerves. Shit. But Dakota, next time you do what you gotta do, you call me too. I stick to church people. Then you got to pay me and bail me out. If I got a bond or you keep my books laced up. Keep my books. I'm doing a D&D with your ass. Keep my books laced up. And you gonna pay me, but I'll go in and stick everybody ass. First lady first. King says she can catch hands too. So the police officer was married, making a good life for his children and his wife, and they had yeah, cause three and three. So The little girl took sick. One of the daughters, yeah, I'm whooping them. She just got to take care of me. She got to lace me up. Echo for all y'all, lace me up and put money on my books. Keep my books wet, not dry. And one of the girls got sick with a rare disease. They couldn't figure out what happened. What's going on with her? For nothing in the world. And so, come to find out, a few weeks later, the father gets the blood work. And none of the kids, she wasn't his. She came back not the father's child. He's upset. Whose baby is she? Now he wants all the children tested. He wants all the children tested. Okay, TT. He wants all the kids tested. Like, who the fuck does my daughter belong to? Whose child is this? She turned out to be his father's. She turned out to be his father's child. Hurt had already been stinging because all right, TT. I started a new goal. Start at $1, y'all. 99¢. um, Imagine your child being, I know Detroit, and when he tested all the other kids, she had 6. The 2 oldest, the 3, because 3 and 3. The 2 oldest belong to his, love you too, Miami. The 2 oldest belong to his father. The 2 middle ones belong to his brother. And the baby girl, 3 by his brother. And the baby girl belonged to his son. The baby girl belonged to the man, to his son by another woman. He wanted to be with her. SPHJ, Valerie, thank you. Nessie Band, thank you. Yeah, King. So he lost it. She told him he wasn't shit. She told him also that everybody in your family knew. Hey, Shanita Young. She also said everybody in your family been knowing. Imagine the daggers that was, man, imagine them daggers that was getting thrown at this boy. She outside telling him he wasn't shit. Thank you, Jessie. She said that happened to my niece and my sister-in-law. Didn't pursue anything. The fuck, they tried to cover it up. She looked like somebody had dragged up. So he went and got some gas cans. While everybody was still acting like nothing. Hey, Charnette. Everybody was acting like nothing happened in the house. He nailed all the windows shut. It's happened down in Mississippi, if anybody. Actually, his trial's coming up, too. His trial's great start. And, yeah, Mom Dukes. Y'all look, Google it. And down in Mississippi, he was an officer. He snapped, yeah. He nailed all the windows shut and he burnt all of them. Just so happened everybody was in the house at this time. Thank you, Rhapsody. Everybody was in the house. He burnt them up to a crisp. He drove off and the police found him. He didn't resist. But he had all the paperwork, the DNA papers in his lab. Thank you, Sonia. He had all the DNA papers in his lab when the police put up on him. Listen to this story. This is my last clip, you guys, for the day. For my news, let's talk world news and politics. We heard from the orange bum. Here we go.
Imagine being married to your wife and you have 3 kids with her.
Yeah,
and then you find out that one of the kids is not yours. That means that your wife cheated on you. Crazy. How about if you found out that 2 of the kids that you thought were yours are not? Your blood is probably boiling at this point. Well, guess what? In the Sean Flood's case, this man found out that all 3 of the kids were not his. And to make things even worse, not only was this woman cheating on this man, she was cheating on him with his relatives. So the kids belong to his relatives. After getting this information, Deshaun decides to go down to his wife's job and confront her about it. She sees him coming and runs inside of one of her co-workers' car. That didn't stop Deshaun from shooting her multiple times. And when she tried to run while shot, Deshaun chased her down and pistol whipped her. After hearing the gunshot, some of the co-workers called the cops. The cops came. Imagine being...
That's another story. This is a different story. Why y'all messing with these people's family members? This is what comes from it. And I had people in the chat, man, like, it wasn't okay. I never said it was okay for that man to take a life, his children, those children's lives and the mothers. And when I came across this story, I said, what is going on? I said, I could imagine the hurt. Hey, Lola. Hey, Mandy. I can only imagine the hurt from the police officer when his daughter is falling ill. The kids didn't have to go out like that. But King, think about a mental. We ain't just talking about, okay, the kids ain't mine. Who you been messing with? But his DNA was in the kids somehow. That's how he knew. They said, when they ran the test again at that hospital, they said, that's your sister. He got mad at the doctor, like, what are you talking about? The doctor told the police officer, he said, that's your sister. The way the DNA is coming off this is she's kin to you. When he got his shit done again, they told him that the little girl that was sick was his sister. Imagine your sister calling you daddy, and all her life she's known you as father, and she thinks that you're her father when really your father is her father. You've been raising your sister her whole life as yours. When they test the son, who was the oldest, they said that's your brother. When they test the other 2 children, the other 3 children, those was his nieces and nephews. When they tested the last little girl, that's your granddaughter. Man, say. So can't nobody tell me, thank you, Miss Sharon. Can't nobody tell me nothing about mental. You got your daddy, your brother, and your son in your face smiling every day, having family dinners. They show the pictures of the family dinners and Christmas dinner, everybody together. All your kids are your siblings or your nieces and nephews, and your grandbaby. Your daughter is your grandbaby. And I was like, how did he not? He must have been fertile. And then she tell you ain't shitting that the whole family been knowing for years. She said everybody in the family knew but you. And he thought about times where the daddy was into the older kids more than the other kids. Thank you, Valerie. I can only imagine the screams in the house when he burnt it down. And he beat them with baseball bats to death. The father, before he went on his act, he had beat everybody with a baseball bat to their death. Most of them was already dead or on the brink of death. He did all kind of things in the home before he burnt it down. That's why I want you guys to check the story out. I'll bring it back tomorrow when I do my news clip. I'll bring it back. That's why he snapped. Yeah. His trial is starting, guys. His trial will be coming up. King said that wasn't him. Something took over. And yeah, I can't blame him too much. But come on, man. The kids. But to me, King, let me ask you this, King. Because I thought about it like this. I said, did he unalive the kids based off the mere fact that they was a memory to him of the infidelity? Like, is that why he did it to the kids? Yeah, they was playing in his face. And Lola, how many people in the family knew and never said nothing? Let that man raise them kids. Because I think the oldest one was 18 or 19. When y'all look it up, I think where I live in Mississippi, where haven't I heard about it? I don't know, Yvette Stewart. I don't know why you haven't heard about it. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. Give me 1 second before I get out of here. Yeah, I did a live about it, you guys. I did a live about it a few months ago. Thank you, Sharon Jackson. Thank you, my love. Hold on. Here it is in Mississippi. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Police officer. Did they take it down? Where's that? Yeah, Mississippi. Cop burns entire family after DNA reveals his father, brother, and son was the father of his kids. Let me tell y'all, I be knowing what I'm talking about. Whether you heard it or not, I don't know. Sorry. I covered it. Covered it. Thank you, Valerie Boo. Matter of fact, let me play a little snippet. Give me a second.
Was not the biological father of any of the 6 children.
Kendrick
At first,
Rollins.
laboratory technicians suspected a clerical error. A second round of testing was ordered to rule out a possible mix-up. The samples were re-examined using YSTR analysis, a technique that isolates male-specific genetic markers inherited exclusively through the paternal line. The results were undeniable. Further testing was conducted to determine the true paternity of the children. The findings were far more disturbing than anyone could have imagined. Malia, 17, and Amir, 15, were fathered by Franklin Rollins, 72, Kendrick Rollins' own father. Layla, 13, KJ, 9, and Naomi, 6, were fathered by Marcus Rollins, 34, Kendrick Rollins' younger brother. Ezra, 3, was fathered by Isaiah Rollins, 21, Kendrick Rollins' own son from a previous relationship. The revelation pointed to a systematic pattern of incest and long-term deception within the Rollins family. Medical professionals at Greenville...
That's the only thing I want to see in the trial. What was incest? What kind of incest was happening? When I heard incest, I was like, what the was really going on? What the freak was really going on? Did she end up being a sibling of his? You know what I'm saying? Or was she a child of the father? What? Detroit, you hear me? Thank you, Corey. Hey, Mooey Boo. Hey, Naya. I see you come through, boy. I miss you. Okay. Nitro said Greenville, Mississippi. Right down the road from me. Okay. Thank you, Nitro. Hey, Stormy. See, when I be telling y'all stories, I be all over the place. Incest with the in-laws. Okay, SP, thank you. I was always wondering that. Let me tell y'all, I be on it. I sympathize with those children, but I did him too. Cause one thing about it, two things for sure. I do got a heart, and I do look at everything from all sides. Yeah, Dale, I do. TT said Greenville, Mississippi is where I go when I go down there. All my folks there, but it ain't the same. It messed me up. Like, how could you be that deceiving? Why did you do him like that? Brandy, okay? It messed me up. And then to have her badgering, if that wasn't bad enough to have her in his face badgering, tell him how much she loved effing his family. Thank you, Stormy Boo. Come on, Detroit. Come on, Detroit. I am Dale. Y'all got to look at both sides, Lola. You have to. She said you go down there for a little vacation, end up on probation. Hell nah. I can't. What? Hey, Nene Boo. I feel it, Brandy. It is that, baby. Yeah, King. It is, Miss Low-Key. It's crazy work, y'all. Check that story out. Check it out. Cause, yeah, King. It messed me up. It had me tore up. Cause I can only, they was talking about how haunted it feels. Like the neighbors were saying, like it's just an eerie feeling. Like they can still hear the kids screaming. It's like they can still sometimes hear the kids screaming and stuff. Me too, Detroit. I think it's good to have different conversations. But yeah, that was talking about how the kids, you could like, it's like you could hear the kids screaming still, all the screams and stuff from inside the house. It's just eerie. I couldn't even live there no more. I'm sorry. I just couldn't. I just couldn't. But he said, but yeah, come on vacation, leave on probation. It's literally a sign when you cross over from Memphis to Mississippi. Yeah, it is. I felt that when I be going to Memphis, staying in my mama's house. Yeah, I don't like it. She said, my boyfriend's father cracked on me at a party back in the day. I called him out in front of the whole party, turned the music off, and no incest over. Okay. SP said, no incest on her end. I would definitely tell my dude. He might get mad at me or whatever, but yeah, let their family members come holler at me. Nah, I ain't going. Yeah, the kids didn't deserve it, but I'll keep y'all up to date too, because I want to say that his shit starts this month. I got to see when his trial starts, because it might have started in July or this month, but it's between now and October. So I'm gonna check it out, you guys, and bring you guys updates of him on trial and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Lakeisha, it's creepy. Salute everybody. Thank you guys for pointing to me. Those that's been a member, thank y'all for trying to help me reach these goals and did help me reach at least one and still donated. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. I love you guys. I love each and every one of you guys so much for participating, because this is what keeps me in the algorithm, is the participation from the chat and stuff. Yeah, Miss Loki, I'm gonna keep all y'all updated about his trial and stuff, because I'm interested to know. Like, I really want to, we can tell a story, but it's one thing to hear from him and stuff and see his emotions and stuff. Because I still feel bad for the kids, but again, yeah, that's messed up, and we got to call a thing a thing. That was your daddy. That's punch one. Oh, we got one more punch for you. We got an uppercut. Your brother is these daddy. No, we got the TKO for you. Your son is the father of your youngest daughter. That's really his daughter. You're the grandfather. What? Yes, I'll check it out. Come on. King, that's all I'm saying. Thank you, Big Mama. Thank you. I mean, they messed them up in all rounds in this. And then she tell you ain't shit. Then she tell you that everybody in the family knew. You're welcome, Jada Gray. Thank you, sissy. Thank you, Nene. JJ said, wait, what? Yeah. You got to think of all the betrayal around him, y'all. The daddy, your father, your brother, your own son, man. No, King None. And your family, the family knew too. That's what I'm saying, Shanita. That's why I said I'm gonna go check out the trial, see if his trial started, because that's always stuck to me. Why the CPS got involved and said incest. Natasha, you gotta look at the ages of the kids too. It's fucked up how they felt about him. They did him like that. They betrayed him. She wanted to taste the flavor of the Kool-Aid, baby. She was. It's like she was a gypsy or something. She was down there eat bayou, them niggas. Hey, she did something on her. Hey, she had that voodoo shit on her. Something. She said beyond crazy. Just said, yeah, it was. It really was. But King, why did they say it was incest? That's my thing. I'm just stuck on what's the incest of it. That's it. That's all I want to see in court, really, because, okay, Detroit, okay. It's how they felt about the eggplant. Salute, everybody. I'm getting out of here. I will see you guys back in a little bit, okay? And then I'll be back tonight, for sure. Sonya. Natasha, they might. They might, but not for the kids. Not for the kids. They ain't gonna let him plead insanity. Okay, Detroit. Hey, Leisure. Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna let him plead insanity because the kids. I could see him hurting the adults and not even killing them, but the children was innocent. So, salute everybody. Everybody, go enjoy the rest of your Thirsty Thursday till I get back.
Miss Parker, the YouTube star, lighting up the screen, you know who you are, bringing news you can use and a laugh or two. She's got the facts, the fun, and the realest view, with a voice so smooth and a smile so bright. She's shining like a beacon in the darkest night. Deep dives on the stories that really matter. She's breaking it down, cutting through the chatter. Pop and stay a while, you'll feel right at home. She's got a little something for everyone, with a heart so big and an attitude strong. Miss Parker's where you know you belong. She's an advocate, a friend, a voice for the unheard, asking all the questions, never missing a word or a second to none. She's blazing like the sun. Miss Parker, the only one. She's got the news to amuse and the truth to reveal. Digging for the answers, keeping it real. For those who need a champion, she's standing tall. Fighting for justice, she's giving her all. With every upload, she's making a change. Bringing people together, no matter the range. So hit that subscribe, don't miss a beat. Miss Parker's got the content that can't be beat. Questions we all have, she's not afraid to ask. Uncovering the story, she's up to the task. With a laugh, a wink, and a spirit so true, Miss Parker's got the magic. So